So in this video, I'm going to go over how to use Google Jamboard, which is basically like an online whiteboard. So when you're recording these video lessons, if you would like to use some sort of whiteboard and you maybe don't have one at home, you can easily do one on your computer. So the way you get to it, you hit the grid of icons. Some people call it like the waffle. I don't know why. It looks kind of like a waffle, I guess. And you would scroll down here until you get to Jamboard. It's actually so Google makes like these really giant digital whiteboards. That's what this is for, but you can also use it just with your computer. Now, what's cool about Google Jamboard is it integrates with your Google Drive. So all the documents that you make, all the jams as they call them, will save to your Google Drive and can be shared easily that way. So I haven't made any yet. I would just hit the plus button down here to start a new one. And it'll load here, and it actually looks similar in terms of the sharing and stuff, kind of like a Google document. You just get basically a white blank canvas. And then if you want to then draw on it, you can. They have some drawing features over on the left here. So you have a pen. You can change to different styles. So I can make it look like a marker, a highlighter, or a paintbrush, and you can also change the color. And then you can just draw with your cursor what you'd want to do. It's not perfect, obviously. It's not going to be as normal as using a regular whiteboard, but you can do the trick. You can erase stuff if you need to. I think they have, nope, just a plain eraser. You can erase things. If you have mistakes, you can go back to just your cursor if you'd rather do that. A cool thing you can do is you can add sticky notes. So maybe you'd rather type in some text, and you can change the colors of those as well. But you can add sticky notes, as many as you would like. And so that can be something kind of cool. You can drag those around. You can edit those if you'd like, duplicate them however you would like. You can upload different pictures. So you can do that from Google Image Search right here, or maybe you already have it on your computer, put an image on there. And then you also have this feature that's like a laser pointer. So when I'm looking at this, I can laser point it, kind of circle things. So if you're on this, especially if you're on this with another student, because you can share this kind of like a Google document, they can view your laser pointer actions and stuff like that. Some other things you could do, you probably would want to title your jam. So this would be, I'm going to say my tutorial. That's what it'll look like. You can add different backgrounds. So like, especially for maybe math teachers, if they're doing graphing, they could set it up to have a graph. And again, you can clear the frame to get rid of everything. I believe there should be a way. Yeah, when you're done, you can download it as a PDF or as an image. You can make a copy. So you can clear and do stuff like that. You could also add multiple pages. So if I hit the next frame, I can add different windows for things. And I'm surprised I can't figure out how to do this on my computer. But if you have the Jamboard app on your phone or your tablet or whatever you have, it's on a mobile device, you can actually even add Google Drive documents to it, which I think is kind of neat. So like I'm just going to add a random document here from my iPad, and you can see I have it there, so people can access it. Kind of cool, and I can get rid of it as someone if I'd like to, and make it bigger if I wanted to, stuff like that. The other thing I wanted to go over is how to share stuff. So this is just like a Google document. Right now, I'm the only one who has access to it, but I could share this with different people. I can also make it viewable to different people. So if you were going to be sharing this with your curriculum specialist, you would probably want to make sure that anyone in Council Bluffs, or maybe anyone with the link, can view, because you don't want them to edit. If you want to do this as like a class and give everyone editing access, you can do that, and then a bunch of kids can get on and edit with you, but that usually leads to a little bit of craziness. I don't know if I'd recommend that, but that's Jamboard. So it's kind of like an online whiteboard that you can use. And then, like I said too, it'll save this to your Google Drive, which is kind of